Hello, my name is Amanda Melcher, and I'm a Reference and Instruction Librarian at Jernigan Library. Today, I'll briefly show you how to register for an account and search for an article in the database SciFinder. It is a bibliographic database for chemistry and related subjects, such as biomedical sciences, engineering, material sciences, agricultural science, and more. For normal web access and searching, SciFinder requires that each TAMUK user create a personal account. Once the personal account is created, the user must log in each time the database is used. To access the registration, start by going to the library's home page, lib.tamuk.edu. From our home page, look to the upper left of your screen and click on the link that says Online Resources. All of our online databases are organized in two ways, alphabetically with lettered tabs at the top, and by subject on the right. SciFinder registration begins with the letter S, so I'll go ahead and click the letter S tab. Once I find SciFinder registration, I'll go ahead and click on its name. You'll then be taken to a LibGuide designed to walk you through each step of the registration process. In the Creating an Account for the First Time box, click the link that says SciFinder Registration. If you're off campus, you'll be asked to log in to access the registration. Your login information will be your last name, example Melcher, and K number, example K00123456. Click Submit, and then you will be taken to the registration page. Once there, a welcome page will appear. Click on Next. Accept the terms and conditions. Then, fill out the registration form. You must use a TAMUK email address, or the database will not recognize you as a valid user. Your username and password do not need to be TAMUK related. Once the form is complete, click Register. If the form is filled out properly, the next page should have an Almost Finished message. You'll then receive a confirmation email. In order for the link in the email to work, make sure you are on campus or on the TAMUK proxy, meaning you've accessed the database through the library's links. The confirmation email will include a link to finish your registration, and once registration is complete, an acceptance page is shown. To log into SciFinder, you need to use the SciFinder link on the library's A to Z resources list. If you do not log in from a TAMUK library portal, you may receive an authorized account error. Let's see how to do a login, and then we'll run a search. To access it, start by going to the library's home page, lib.tamuk.edu. From our home page, look to the upper left of your screen and click on the link that says Online Resources. All of our online databases are organized in two ways, alphabetically with lettered tabs at the top, and by subject on the right. SciFinder begins with the letter S, so I'll go ahead and click the letter S tab. Once I find my database, SciFinder, I'll go ahead and click on its name. I'll be prompted to log in, and will use my previously selected username and password. Once logged in, you'll be taken to the Explore search screen. There are three main search options available: references, substances, and reactions. We'll focus on the references search for this video. Under the Explore tab, under References, you can search by any of the 7 options. If you click Advanced Search, you'll see criteria for narrowing your search, including publication years, document type, language, author, and more. These search limiters are available as part of the Refine and Analyze functions, so they can be applied later in the search process. For most keyword searches, it is often best to start with a broad search and narrow the results later. To begin, click Research a Topic. Enter your search concepts in the text box. I'll use cleanup of oil spill in ocean. A search concept or keyword is a term or phrase relevant to your topic of interest. For best results, choose 2 or 3 concepts and separate each with a preposition. Examples include of, by, in, from, to, etc. You can use additional concepts to refine your answer set later. You can also use not or except to exclude a term. After entering your concepts, click Search. Unlike many other databases, SciFinder returns a set of topic candidates. These candidates display the potential combination of matches found for your terms. For example, the first candidate shows 277 references were found, containing all of the concepts clean, oil spill, and ocean closely associated with one another. Closely associated with one another means those 3 terms were all within the same sentence or title. The second candidate shows 946 references were found, where all of the concepts were present anywhere in the reference. This means the terms clean, oil spill, and ocean were found anywhere, maybe even widely separated, within a record's title, abstract, or indexing. The third candidate shows 2,585 references were found containing the 2 concepts clean and oil spill closely associated with one another. This means those 2 terms, clean and oil spill, were found within the same title. Other candidates include references with concepts as entered and containing the concept. As entered means the terms are found exactly as you entered them. Containing the concept means the term is found somewhere in the record. All concepts present anywhere in the reference is a good starting point if comprehensiveness is important. If the number of references is too large, or if you need only a few good answers, consider selecting the narrow option in which all the concepts are closely related with one another. To view a candidate set of results, click the box next to your desired set. A check should appear in the box, and click Get References beneath the search sets. The database will then give you a list of all of its contents in the search set. To access any item, simply click on its title. This has been a brief tutorial in using SciFinder. If you need further assistance, please browse related videos or contact the library's reference desk at 361-593-3319. Thank you.